For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Second Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. I am deeply grateful to our God for His grace, which has enabled me to be healed and continue to be healed in every aspect of my life. This verse in Second Timothy chapter 1, verse 7 has been a God-given verse for me this year, where I was and am continuously being molded, refined, sanctified, built up, and established by the power, love, and of a sound mind, or peace, or patience, or self control of Christ. To overcome, to conquer fear. It means Christ gradually takes away fears within me through many circumstances, trials, situations, and even in this platform or where He puts me or appoints me. I was once a very fearful person in all aspects of life because of the traumas God allowed me to experience since childhood, from the family circle, friends, married life, and from the outside world. I was so guarded that I felt people would hurt me at any time. You know, it's hard to free yourself from fear when you don't acknowledge your fears and surrender them to the Lord, because the ego will dominate us, which will be one of the reasons for us to sin, to be stressed, depressed, or anxious, and worse, sick or die. When God called me and chose me by His grace, there was a power within me because Christ is the power of God. First Corinthians chapter 1 verse 24. He empowers us so that His wisdom, His knowledge, His love, or His grace is sufficient enough to strengthen us so that the fruit of the Spirit will manifest within, and by that we will experience His peace, His joy, His patience, goodness, etc., in spite of circumstances. Now I understand by His grace that Christ is our bridegroom and we are His bride, because in tribulation, or distress, or persecutions, or famine, or in sickness, and in health, for richer and for poorer, the power of Christ rests upon us. It means nothing can separate us from the love of God. He is faithful and He will never leave us nor forsake us. He will live and abide in us forever through eternity. Now we can undoubtedly say that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to His purpose. Romans chapter 8 verse 28. That's why there is no fear in love, because perfect love casts out fear, because God is love. And where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. He gives us freedom because Christ is our all and in all. And I will never be ashamed by His grace to share the gospel of Christ, because it is the power of God to salvation to those who believe. Romans chapter 1 verse 16. And only the gospel of Christ can heal us in every aspect of life. I also want to thank God for this platform and to everyone who follows this platform of Jesus Christ. You are all my eternal family, and I love you all with the love of the Lord. A blessed and prosperous new year ahead. To God be all the glory.